What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. It's over, people. It's over. I mean, at this point in time, His Excellency Turki Al-Alshikh, he don't even have to say get down or lay down no more. It's over. The November card has been revealed. That's going to feature Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. It's also going to feature, as we now know, the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, David Benavidez, against Anthony Yarde. And now also, it is being announced that Turki Al-Alshikh is going to make Andy Cruz versus Raymond Muratalla, as Andy Cruz is attempting to become a world champion for the first time in his career. This is His Excellency Turki Al-Alshikh monopolizing the sport of boxing. Turki Al-Alshikh is now, you had Top Rank, who Raymond Muratalla is with, stating that they wasn't in position and wasn't interested right now in giving Andy Cruz his opportunity, as he's the mandatory for the IBF after Hall of Famer, two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight, and former IBF reigning lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasyl Lomachenko retired due to a career-ending back injury. Raymond Muratalla, he fought for the vacant position. He won. He elevated to the IBF champion. Andy Cruz is the mandatory for the IBF belt. They was trying to dance around this fight, that being Top Rank, because they want to keep it in-house, right? So Raymond Muratalla first title defense, they don't want it to be Andy Cruz. He's a slick southpaw, two-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated, and he's with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn. Right? Top Rank, legendary Hall of Fame promoter and founder, Bob Arum. They're not interested in doing that in Raymond Muratalla's first title defense. They would much rather build him up. But Turki is making offers they can't refuse. That's simply what he's doing. He's paying the fighters. The fighters are going to force the promoters at this point. They seeing that money on the table. They're not trying to hear you not make this fight for way less money. No. Right? So they're going to make the fight. David Benavidez. We saw his manager, Samson Lickwick, try to maneuver around a lucrative offer from Turki Al-Alshikh to fight Caleb Smith. He maneuvered around that and, stated that he wanted to stay loyal to the PBC and he wanted to fight in the States. And guess what happened? Now David Benavidez had to concede, and he's going to fight Anthony Yarde in Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia for less money than he was going to get to fight Caleb Smith. Remember, Turki Al-Alshikh, after the whole debacle with forcing the WBC, forcing Dimitri Bivol to get stripped when he was trying to make the trilogy, all roads is leading back to Turki Al-Alshikh. And he's just getting started. He's just getting started. Brian Norman and Devin Haney. And now he's trying to orchestrate Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz in November as well. Now, it said that Virgil Ortiz, shout out to my brother L-Dub, the Boston Plug. He stated that Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis is more than likely not going to happen in November, that Jaron Ennis is probably going to have a welcome to 154 fight and probably in his hometown of Philadelphia once again. But that's not what Turki wants. Turki wants Virgil Ortiz versus Jaron Boots Ennis. And Jaron Ennis said that he wanted that fight. And Virgil said that he wasn't ducking and he was willing to take the fight later on. So guess what? Turki going to push for that fight. If we get Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Raymond Muratalla versus Andy Cruz. It's over. People, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Turki Al-Alshikh is changing the sport of boxing, and it's for the better. It's not like he's doing it for the worse. He's doing it for the better. That's what he's doing, for the better. He's making the best fight the best. He's putting the promoters in position where they got to make these fights because the money is too lucrative for their fighters. And how could they tell their fighters not to take these deals? Samson Lickwick did David Benavidez a disservice to have him only to have him come back and have to still make the fight and still fight in Riyadh season and still fight in Saudi Arabia. It's just time to concede. This is the new norm in the sport of boxing, and there's nothing wrong with it. Salute to Turki Al-Alshikh. Blessings to Turki Al-Alshikh, His Excellency. Salute to him, man. Period. So, I love it. I think Andy Cruz is going to beat Raymond Muratalla, and guess what's going to happen? Andy Cruz is going to beat Raymond Muratalla, and guess what Turki is going to end up doing after that? He's going to want to make Andy Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson, who's going to beat William Zepeda. He's going to want them to unify the belts. Guaranteed. Watch. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.